otherwise like makes him fight, he wants to be able to get away. Even though it's like xiaot has a 42 food army and Sky has a 49 food army, it's not really in xiaot's favor, because all the summons, first of all, that can like attack expansions when xiaot's shamans aren't near. And the other thing is that he still has a sorceress, and he still has all the spellbreakers, which xiaot can't really do anything against. So he's continuing with the harass on the main base, and Sky tries to get a bit of income. So he actually has if he sold like 1 or 2 items, he would be able to construct an expansion, but I guess he doesn't want to. Nice use of stuff. The TP's spell by the Archmage on the summon. That's really dangerous. I mean, it's like at this stage of the game, if the human scouting is good and if you don't know exactly what the human is gonna do, then he can take out your bases or your base and all your buildings very quickly. So. Because and very easily, because he has such high mobility. Actually, in 101, it's like what's the spell called? It's like the town portal. No, it's like TP. Oh, whatever, TP thingy. So in 101, it's not quite as imbalanced, but in free for all, it's really strong. xiaot has to back off there because he can't really fight. I mean, it's like, what is he gonna do with shamans against spellbreakers? So.
A player's forces are under attack.
And nice scouting with the Shadow Wolf, but again, not the best position to fight. So backs off. And finally, he decides he wants to finish it. So. You see how the summons go really quickly from the shamans, and it's so useful to be able to use Purge on fleeing heroes. So he takes down the Archmage, and the Farseer is surrounded, and that was a pretty bad call by xiaot. Could have moved his Farseer and not get surrounded, but well, still had an invulnerability potion. And yeah, this game is pretty much over. I mean, it's like the Beastmaster is gonna get killed, and Sky thinks that the only building left is this Voodoo Lounge, but it really isn't. I mean, there's an expansion, and there's a peon like idling on the map, so he could be building another building if there is a need. And he still has 1 raider, so he can actually like take down the spellbreakers if he needs to. And now Sky realizes that well, he's revealed he doesn't have any means to rebuild heroes, and he quits the game. So I hope you guys enjoyed this replay, because I thought it was like something very different from the standard orc replays against human, and I wouldn't recommend this strategy like playing in a general ladder game, because in a general ladder game you don't really know what your opponent is going for, because if he's going for the fast creep and he gets a quick level 3 and you sit there, well, you did a fast tech, so I mean you can potentially do, well, tier 2 buildings or stuff, but you're still gonna get tower rushed just before you get to tier 2, or just as you reach tier 2. And if by then you have like, well, maybe 2 Shadow Priests against level 3, I mean, it's like the level 2 water elementals, you're gonna have a really hard time still. I mean, like, even though you have like this spell, it's really not gonna be that easy, because you need 3 dispels and like a few attacks on a level 2 water elemental. So it's really not going to work that well. Okay, so that's the replay part of this audio. So I'm going to talk a bit about the rest of like what's been going on and so on. So as I said before, I moved back to Luxembourg from Spain, and yeah, the weather sucks here. It really does. It's like, right now it's probably like 5 degrees and it's raining, and right at this time in Spain it would be like, I don't know, it's like maybe like 18 degrees and like a little bit of a drizzle sometimes, but I mean, just a drizzle, not like rain. And yeah, I mean, this summer was just horrible here. And basically, I haven't played much Warcraft because I didn't really have that much time. I started a new work, and so I had a lot of time with that, and yeah, all that good stuff. And the other thing is, though, I mean, I did play a bit during the summer because there was the qualification for the World Cyber Games in Luxembourg. I mean, not the World Cyber Games in Luxembourg, but the qualification in Luxembourg. And I wanted to win. And I knew that, like, the other guy who's like, well, there's like one guy who's pretty good from Luxembourg. His nickname is Clad, and he goes under I am newbie on the forums, on the WCR forums. And he plays Night Elf, so I felt really not very confident playing Orc against him. And that is why during the summer I actually played a lot of human games, and I tried to get better at human so that I wouldn't be able to beat him. Because the other option would have been Night Elf, like Mirror. But the thing is, I know that he's very good in Mirror. I mean, I'm decent at Night Elf Mirror. It's not really that hard, but he's very good in Mirror, so like that was a non-option. And the other thing is that I could have tried on that, but it's really not my kind of race. I mean, I find it really hard to play because the thing is, I don't know. I mean, it's like, I don't know. I can't really play it. That's why. So I stuck with human, and human against Night Elf was actually a pretty balanced matchup, I think. I mean, it depends on the maps. Like on some maps it's easier for the human, on some maps it's easier for the Night Elf. But it's a pretty balanced matchup, and I felt kind of confident that I could take him on. And in the end, I mean, like there was like one other player participating. I mean, it was kind of sucky. It's like everyone I talked to was like, "Oh, Clad is attending, so I'm not gonna come," or it's like, I don't know. It's like, "Oh, you guys are too strong for me. I'm not gonna come." So yeah, it was kind of sucky. I mean, it's like the LAN finals, and you only have 3 people playing. So in the end, we played, and I lost 2-1 against him. It's like I won on Turtle Rock and I actually lost on turn at stand with human against Night Elf, and he did a really great job, and I did like some bad mistakes. I mean, some bad decisions at some points in the game where I had nearly won, but I just didn't attack at the right moment, or I just attacked his expansion instead of like attacking a Moonwell, and he wouldn't have been able to rebuild a hero or something like that. And yeah, so he won that game, and I won on Turtle Rock, and he won on Echo Isles. Yeah, he won on Echo Isles. Oh my god. Yeah, that was such a bad game from my part. I got the early expansion, and like I sort of like, I mean, he got his expansion too, but a lot later. And then like in the last fight, I killed this Dark Ranger. Panda was level 4. I was doing alright. And then I go and like not TP with my Archmage because I think I'm Gosu, and I think I can pass over the potion from the MK and then actually use a heal scroll to heal up the whole army. And well, I mean, basically end of the story is Archmage dies, no TP.